please have this chart ready. Thirty-one planes of existence. So the 5th chapter first deals with 31 planes of existence, and then the patisandhis, and then karma, and then death thought process. So according to Abhidhamma, or according to the teachings of the Buddha, there are 31 planes of existence. And beings dying and reborn, being reborn in these 31 planes of existence are said to be in the samsara. When a person becomes an arahant or a Buddha and there is no more rebirth for him, he is said to get out of these 31 planes of existence, or out of samsara. So there are 31 planes of existence, and we'll begin with the bottom. So the first 4 are called in Pali apaya, woeful states or woeful existences, or planes of dukkha or misery. And they are 1 niraya, hell; 2 tirachana yoni, animal kingdom; 3 piti visaya, hungry ghosts; and 4 asura kaya, so asura demons. They are a kind of ghosts. So these are called apaya because they are devoid of happiness or sukha. So they are the planes of suffering, planes of misery. And Tirachana yoni, animal kingdom, ghosts and asuras live on the same level as human beings, but hells are said to be situated in the earth. Now, above the 4 woeful states, there is manusa, human beings. So the realm of, or the plane of human beings. So you know the human beings. And above the human beings there are 6 celestial planes, 6 deva lokas. And they are 1 jatu. There is an error there. T-U, not T-A. Jatu Maharajika. The plane of the 4 great kings of gods. Number 2, Tawatingsa, the abode of 33 gods. Number 3, Yama. Number 4, Tusita. Number 5, Nimana Rati. And number 6, Paranimita Vasawati. So these are 6 celestial realms. The first is called Jatu Maharajika because they are governed by 4 gods, 4 king of gods that protect the 4 directions, 4 sides of Mount Meru. And number 2 is Tawatingsa. That is where Magga, along with 33 two friends were reborn. And Tawatingsa is the place where Buddha taught the Abhidhamma. Now, when Buddha taught Abhidhamma, Buddha went up to Tawatingsa heaven, and many devas and brahmas went there to listen to the Abhidhamma teaching. And his mother, who was reborn as a deva in the two-seater heaven, went there. So sometimes people confuse these two things. They thought that Buddha's mother was born in Tawatingsa. Actually, she was born in two-seater heaven. She came down from two-seater to Tawatingsa to listen to Abhidhamma. And then above them Yama, above them two-seater. Now two-seater is supposed to be the best among the six celestial realms, because most people who are devoted to the teachings of the Buddha are born there. And it is said that all bodhisattvas, before going down to the human world to become Buddhas, are born there. So the bodhisattva of Gautama Buddha was also born there, and then he came down to the human world from there. So two-seater plane was a favorite plane for those who are interested in the teachings of the Buddha and who want to practice. And it is said that there are many gods who gain enlightenment in the human realm, and then they are reborn there. So if you are reborn in two-seater heaven, then you can discuss with them, or you can learn from them, you can practice with them. Now if you attended the Dhammavada class, you know the story of Dhammika. Dhammika, lay follower, when he was near death, the 6 chariots from 6 deva planes came to him, or he saw those, and then he asked other people which is good, and all people said Tawatingsa, two-seater is good. So he had a garland made, and then he threw the garland into the air, and the garland hung on the chariot, came down from two-seater heaven. So two-seater is a favorite place for those who are interested in the Dhamma. And then the 5th one is called Nimana Rati. Nimana means creation, and Rati means delight. They take delight in their own creations. So whenever they want to enjoy something, they create those themselves and then enjoy them. And number 6 is Paranimita Vasavati. They are more lazy because they don't create things themselves, but other people created things for them, and they just enjoy what was created by other gods. So I made a joke that we are like Paranimita Vasavati gods, because other people invented like camcorders, tape recorders, and we make use of them. We enjoy them. So, Paranimita Vasavati. So these are the 6 celestial realms. And it is said that Chatu Maharajika is situated from the foot of Meru to halfway, or maybe as far as Tawatingsa. And then Tawatingsa is situated on top of Mount Meru. So Tawatingsa and Chatu Maharajika are called earth-bound devas, because they live on the earth. And beginning with Yama, they are called Akasata, space-bound gods. So they are mentions and all are, say, floating in the air or maybe something like that in space. Now these 11 realms are called Kama Vajra Bhumi. Bhumi means ram or plains. So there are 11 Kama Vajra plains. Then above the 6 Deva Lokas, there are 16 or altogether 20 Brahma Lokas. And they are, say, number 1, Brahma Parisaja, number 2, Brahma Purohita, and 3, Mahabrahma. So these are 3 realms, and they are situated on the same level. That is why they are put here on the same line. They are first jhana planes, 3 first jhana planes. And then next is 4, 5, and 6, Paritabha, Appamanabha. Na is omitted there. Appamanabha and Abhasara. And these are second jhana plane, 3 second jhana planes. And then next 7, 8, and 9, Parita Subha, Appamana Subha, Subhakinha. 3 third jhana planes. And above them 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They are called fourth jhana planes. Number 10 we have Phala, and 11 Asanya Satta. You know Asanya Sattas, mindless beings. And then above them are 5 Suddhavasa planes, abode of pure beings, or pure abodes. And there are 5 pure abodes, and they are from 12 to 16. Aviha, Attapa, Suddasa, Suddasi, Akanita. Only Anagamis are born in these 5 Suddhavasa planes. That is why they are called Suddhavasa, dwelling place of pure beings. And then above them there are 4 Arupa Vajra planes. So they are Akasanancha Yatana, Vinyanancha Yatana, Akinchanya Yatana, and Nivasanya, Nasanya Yatana. Now above these 6 Deva planes there are 16 Rupa Vajra planes. 15 with both mind and body, and 1 with body only, or matter only. And above these 16 Rupa Vajra planes, there are 4 Arupa Vajra planes. So altogether there are 31 planes of existence. And among them, a human realm, and then 6 Deva realms, altogether 7, are called Kama Sugati, good destination, or good realms. And 4 Apaya planes, 4 woeful states, and 7 Kama Sugati planes make 11 Kama Vajra planes. So 11 Kama Vajra planes, 16 Rupa Vajra planes, and 4 Arupa Vajra planes. So among the 16 Rupa Vajra planes, there are 3 first jhana planes, 3 second jhana planes, 3 third jhana planes, and 7 fourth jhana planes. In the manual, the lifespan of these realms is given in another section, but I think we'll do them here. So the lifespan of the first 4 apaya is not fixed. So there is no fixed age limit or no fixed lifespan for these realms. Actually, also the human realm. That means in hell, people live there as long as their karma is operating. So depending on their karma, they may live there for the whole world cycle, or they may live there for some thousand years and so on. And animal kingdom, hungry ghosts and asura demons also, they live, sometimes they may live a very short time, at others they may live a very long time. So there is no age limit, no limit of lifespan for these beings, and also human beings. Now, according to the teachings of the Theravāda Buddhism, human beings can live as long as asankheya. That means in incalculable years, and human life can be as short as 10 years. So it cannot be fixed. And during the time of the Buddha, the human lifespan was supposed to be 100 years. And then Chatu Maharajika and so on. Now we come to big numbers. So the lifespan of Chatu Maharajika is, by human reckoning, 9 million years. And Tawadingsa, 4 times, 36 million, Yama, 144 million, Tusita, 576 million, Nimanarati, 2,304 million, and Paranimitta Vasavati, 9,216 million human years. By celestial years, and the lifespan of Chatu Maharajika is 500 celestial years. And for Tawadingsa, 1,000 celestial years. For Yama, 2,000. For Tusita, 4,000. For Nimanarati, 8,000. And for Paranimitta Vasavati, 16,000 celestial years. Now, when we reckon by human years, we multiply by 4 for each upper level of Deva realm. But when we calculate according to celestial years, they are only doubled. Now that is because human 50 years is 1 day in Chatu Maharajika, and human 100 years is 1 day in Tawadingsa, and so on. So by Chatu Maharajika reckoning, the lifespan of Tawadingsa is 2,000. But by Tawadingsa reckoning, it is 1,000. So that is why when we calculate by celestial years, we just double, not multiply by 4. So the lifespan of Chatu Maharajika Devas is 500 celestial years, and so on. And the lifespan of the Brahma Parisajja, Brahma Purohita, and Mahabrahma, they are 1/3 of Kappa, world cycle. 1/3 of world cycle, half of world cycle, 1 world cycle. Now here we have to understand 2 kinds of world cycles: Asankheya Kappa and Mahakappa. I hope you are familiar with that. right? That's in the manual. So here we must take to mean asankheya kappa, not mahakappa. 1/3 of asankheya kappa, half of asankheya kappa, and 1 asankheya kappa. That is because the world is destroyed at the end of the world cycle, and then it remains destroyed for many years, and then the world came into being again, and so at the end of each world cycle, the world is destroyed. Now it is said that the world is destroyed by three things, right? Fire, water, and wind. So when the world is destroyed by fire, it burns up to, or it burns all three, the first jhana realms. So if we take the kappa here to mean mahakappa, one big world cycle, it will not be correct, because before the end of one great kappa, these worlds are destroyed. That is why the lifespan for the first jhana realms, 3 first jhana realms, is to be reckoned by asankheya kappa. So 1/3 of asankheya kappa, half of asankheya kappa, and 1 asankheya kappa. But beginning with second jhana planes, we take kappa to mean mahakappa, great eon or great world cycle. So from Paritaba and so on, see, 2 mahakappas, 4 mahakappas, 8 mahakappas, and so on. I've made some changes, in the chart. So I think you'll have to make a new chart. I'll give you. Because formerly I use just K, because in the manual, the original manual itself, no mention is made of whether it is asankheya kappa or mahakappa. It is the interpretation of the commentaries. But now I think, since we follow the interpretation of the commentaries, we should make it clear by saying this is asankheya kappa and this is mahakappa. So the lifespan of the upper Brahma lokas are doubled until we come to Vihapala. So the lifespan of Vihapala Brahmas is 500 mahakappa, and Asanyasatas also 500 mahakappas. And then Aviha and so on, so Sodavasa 1000, and then for Atapa 2000, not 1000. So 1000, 2000, and then for Sudasa 4000, and for Sudasi 8000, and for Aganeta 16,000. And then for the Aruba Vajra plains, 20,000 mahakappas, 40,000 mahakappas, 60,000 mahakappas, and 84,000 mahakappas. So this is the lifespan of the 31 planes of existence. Then there are handouts for these, all of these, and so you can go back to these handouts if you want to know all of them. Now, try to find out planes and individuals. So which individuals can be reborn in which planes, and there is a chart, the planes and individuals. So from that chart, we easily find out that in Niraya, I mean in hell, there can be only one type of individual, and that is DA. DA means Dukkati Ahetuka. And Tirachana, Yoni, Piti, Visaya, Asurakaya, all Dukkati Ahetuka. And then for Manusa, human beings, in the human world, there can be how many types of individuals? 11 types of individuals. Beginning with Sugati Ahetuka. SA means Sugati Ahetuka, DV, Dvihetuka, T Hetuka, Sodabadi Maga, Sodabadi Phala, Sagadagami Maga, Sagadagami Phala, Anagami Maga, Anagami Phala, Arahata Maga, Arahata Phala. And then for Chadu Maharajikas, the same number, 11. But Tavadingsas, beginning with the Dvihetuka, so only 10. And Yama, 10. Tusita, Nimanarati, Pranimisa, Vasavadi, 10. But for first jhana planes, beginning with Tihetuka, Puttho jhana. So, how many? 9. 9 individuals. So 9 multiplied by 3, we get 27. Then for second jhana plane, third jhana plane, fourth jhana plane also, I mean, let's say for third jhana plane, until third jhana plane, we get 9 individuals each, and so there are 27. And for Vihapala, 9 individuals, but Asanyasada, only 1 individual, and it is Sugati Ahetuka. Because there is no mind at all, they are without roots, so they are called Ahetuka. And since the Asanyasada, or mind, the realm of mindless beings is the happy destiny, is called Sugati Ahetuka. And then 5 Sodavasas. There can be 3 individuals in each of the 5 Sodavasas. Anagami Phalata, Arahata Magata, Arahata Phalata. So there are 15. And for 4 Arubhavacharas, you may remember that Sotabadi Maga cannot arise in the Arubhavachara realm. So there can be no Sotabadi Magata. So one individual less, 8. So 8 multiplied by 4, we get 32, and so altogether when we add them up, we say we get 214 individuals. So from this chart you can easily find out which individuals can be found in which planes of existence. And then some celestial years and others, I think they are not so important, and you can easily find out from the handouts. So now we go to Patisandhis, or relinking. Now you remember the relinking, you remember the Chaitas that have the function of Patisandhi, Bhavanga and Jyoti. How many are there? 19, yes. Okay. Now, Patisandhi is divided into Kama Vachara Patisandhi, Rupa Vachara Patisandhi, Arupa Vachara Patisandhi. In Kamavajra realms, there is apaya, four woeful states. So the relinking or rebirth in four woeful states is taken to be one relinking or one patisandhi. And that is called apaya patisandhi, woeful state relinking or woeful state rebirth. Now, what is the citta that functions as patisandhi in four woeful states? Remember? Yeah. I cannot find it out. Huh? You do it. Akusala vibhaga, upekha, right, santirana. So by playing that citta functions as patisandhi, bhavanga, and chuti in four woeful states. So one woeful patisandhi, and then kama sugati patisandhi. Patisandhi in kama sugati planes, and that is right. Kusala vibhaga, santirana accompanied by upekha. Now, that patisandhi can take place among human beings and also among some lower celestial beings like earthborn deities and also some fallen asuras. And among human beings, those people are those who are born blind, who are born deaf, and so on. So for them, kusala vibhaga santirana functions as patisandhi and also bhavanga and chuti. And then for full human beings, there are eight great resultants. Not only for human beings, but also for devas also. Six devas also. So for 7 kama sukati realms, that means 6 deva realms and human realm. The 8 great resultants, the 8 kama vajra vibhaga, function as patisandhi and also bhavanga and chuti. So in the manual, that is reckoned as 8 patisandhis, and then 1 patisandhi with kusala vibhaga santirana, and 1 patisandhi with akusala vibhaga santirana. So there are said to be 10 kama vajra patisandhis. That means you have to see 10 chaitas, 8 mahavibhagas, 2 santiranas accompanied by upekha. And then rupa vajra patisandhi. We have to divide rupa vajra patisandhi in 2. Those who have both mind and matter, and those who have only matter. So for those who have both mind and matter, 5 rupa vajra vibhagas function as patisandhi, bhavanga and chuti. So there are 5 rupa vajra patisandhis, and the planes are 15 rupa vajra planes, except mindless beings. And then next one is asanya satta patisandhi, or relinking for mindless beings. For them, no citta functions as patisandhi, bhavanga and chuti, because there is no citta there. So the relinking of mindless beings is called rupa patisandhi. That means that there is only matter functioning as patisandhi. The others are called rupa patisandhi. That means both patisandhi of both rupa and arupa. I mean, that means matter and mind. And then there are arubhavachara patisandhi. There are 4 arubhavachara patisandhis, and 4 arubhavachara vibhagas function as patisandhi, and then later bhavanga and chuti. So altogether, how many patisandhis are there? 20 patisandhi. There are many. Kamavachara patisandhi, 10. Right? Rupavachara patisandhi, 6. Arupavachara patisandhi, 4. So altogether 20. Actually 19 chetas functioning as patisandhi, bhavanga and chuti, and 1 rupa patisandhi, 1 metta patisandhi. So there are said to be 20 relinkings, 20 patisandhis. We next come to the karma section. Karma section is very difficult and complicated, and also different teachers have different opinions. But we'll just stay with the manual. So you know what karma is, right? So karma is what? Chetana. And sometimes chetana and also other some mental factors are called karma. But mostly we just say chetana is karma. And karma is, first karma is divided into what? Karma according to, by way of function, karma by way of ripening or giving results, karma by way of time of giving results, and karma by place of giving results. So there are four sets of karmas. I will not go through them one by one in detail because that's already been done. So 4 karmas by way of function are 1 what? Productive karma. That produces rebirth and other fruits. And number 2 is supportive karma. They do not produce themselves, but they support the productive karma. Then number 3 is obstructive karma. So they obstruct or they interfere with the productive karma. And number 4 is destructive karma. The karma destroys the result of the productive karma. So the 4th is like violent death. And the second set is by order of ripening, by order of giving results. Number 1 is what? Weighty karma. If there are, say, all 4 karmas, then number 1, weighty karma, will get the priority in giving results. Now, weighty karma, with regard to akusala, what is weighty karma? 5 heinous crimes, right? Killing one's own father and so on. And on the kusala side, jhanas, right? And then number 2 is death proximate karma. That means a karma remembered or done or performed close to death. And number 3 is habitual karma. That is a karma that a person does habitually throughout his life. So we have more habitual karma than other karmas maybe. Yeah? We acquire merit every day, and so we practice meditation every day, we pay homage to the Buddha every day, we may chant every day, and so they are all habitual karma. And then number 4 is reserve karma. That is just, since they are karma, they serve as a reserve. So if a person has all 4 kinds of these all 4 kinds of karma, then Vedic karma will give result in the next life. If he has no Vedic karma but the other 3, then that proximate karma will take precedence. If he has no death proximate karma but only habitual and reserve, then habitual karma will give results. And if he has no other things, then the reserve karma will give results. So that is by order of giving results. And the third set is by time of ripening, by time of giving results. Number 1 is immediately effective karma. Immediately really means giving results in this life. Now, sometimes words are not so accurate, and so it may lead to misunderstanding. Now, there are attributes of the Dhamma, right? And number 3 is what? Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Akaliko. Now, akaliko is wrongly translated as timeless, so we just ignore. Let us just ignore it. Now, akalika is translated as immediately effective. There, immediately means real immediate, because phala moments immediately follow the magga moments. Without any intervention of anything, without intervention of time and so on. But here, immediately effective karma means not that. It means, and actually we are now talking about karma, vajra karma. So this is the karma that give results in this life. Either kusala or akusala. And you know, we determine these karmas by the javanas, right? Normally there are 7 javanas. So immediately effective karma is that cetana accompanying which javana? First javana. So the cetana accompanying the first javana is called immediately effective karma. So it can give results in this very life. That is, if the necessary conditions are met with. And number 2 is subsequently effective karma. That means that which give results in the next life. And with regard to javanas, which javana? 7th javana. So the cetana accompanying the 7th javana is called subsequently effective karma. So it will give result in the following life, next life. If we take this life to be first, then in the second life. And then number 3 is indefinitely effective karma. That means from the 3rd life onward until the end of the samsara. So they can give results in one of these lives. Not that they will give result again and again and again during that period. Once they have given results, they are finished. But they can give results from the 3rd life until one becomes a Buddha or Arahant and passes away. So they are called indefinitely effective karma. All of us have this indefinitely effective karma in store, both good and bad. Sometimes we did akusala, and sometimes we did kusala. Okay. So indefinitely effective karma. And javana wise, which javanas? 2nd to 6th javanas. So we call them middle 5 javanas. So Chetana accompanying middle 5 javanas are called indefinitely effective karma. Because of this indefinitely effective karma, because of the store of this indefinitely effective karma, there is escape from hell, animal kingdom, and so on. It is very difficult. It is said that it is very, very difficult to get kusala. Once you are in hell, or you are born as an animal, and so on. But since beings have this store of kusala and akusala karma, then the kusala karma gets chance to give result, and so a person can get out of hell and be reborn as a human being or the other beings. So indefinitely effective karma, all of us have in store. And number 4 is defunct. That means when they pass the time range, then these karmas, the first 3 karmas, the first two karmas become defunct karmas. They do not give results. For example, first javana, Chetana with first javana. If it gives result, it must give result in this life. But due to lack of necessary conditions, it may not give results. Then if it cannot give result in this life, then it's defunct. It cannot give result in next life also. So it becomes nothing. So the same with the number 2, subsequently effective karma. If it does not give result in the next life, then it's finished. But number 3, it may go on and on and on until one becomes a Buddha, an Arahant, or after that it becomes defunct. That is by time of ripening. And the last set is by place of ripening, where a karma gives results. So number 1 is called unwholesome karma. Although it is called by place of ripening, here it is called unwholesome karma. You all know what unwholesome karma is, akusala karma. And number 2 is sense sphere wholesome karma, kama vajara kusala karma. Number 3 is fine material sphere wholesome karma, rupa vajara kusala karma. But when we say, when we want to refer to this karma, we just say rupa vajara karma. because Rupa Vajra Karma is always kusala. There is no akusala Rupa Vajra Karma. And number 4 is immaterial sphere wholesome karma, arupa vajra kusala karma. So, according to this division, there are 4 kinds of karmas. Akusala karma, karma vajra kusala karma, rupa vajra karma, and arupa vajra karma. Now, in one Burmese commentary, it is said that the first 3 divisions are according to Suttanta method. Only the 4th one is according to Abhidhamma method. That is why the manual deals more in detail this last division than the other 3 divisions. So, according to this division, there are 4 kinds of karma, and the first one is akusala karma. And there are 3 kinds of akusala karma. Karma done through body, karma done through speech, and karma done through mind only, right? Kaya karma, vaci karma, and mano karma. And there are 3 kaya karmas. And they are what? Killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. And 4 vaci karmas, or 4 karmas done through speech. That is lying, slandering, harsh speech, and frivolous talk or nonsense talk. And then 3 done through mind, manokarma, and they are covetousness, ill will, and wrong view. In Pali, from the beginning, panatipada, killing, adinadana, stealing, kamesu michachara, sexual misconduct, and musawada, lying, pisuna vaja, slandering, parusa vaja, harsh speech, and sampapalaba, nonsense talk. And then the 3 done by mind are abhijja, covetousness, vyapada, ill will, and michaditi, wrong view. By way of consciousness, akusala karma means just 12 akusala cetas, or actually cetana accompanying 12 akusala cetas. So generally, when we talk about akusala karma, generally, then by akusala karma we mean cetana accompanying one of these 12 akusala cetas. Then kama vajra kusala. Again, kama vajra kusala is of 3 kinds: kaya kama, vaci kama, mano kama, done through body, speech, and mind. Again, another 3, and they are dana, right? Generosity or giving, sila, keeping precepts or morality, and bhavana, mental culture. Again, these 10 are stretched into, these 3 are stretched into 10 kusala karma, right? Kusala, they are called kusala karma bhatha. And you remember them? Don't worry if you don't remember. They are in the manual. Where are they? On page 209. Dana, sila, bhavana. And then veya vacca, service. Doing something to somebody helping somebody. And then Pattidana, sharing of merit. Pattanumodana, rejoicing in others' merit. That means saying sadhu, sadhu, sadhu when somebody shares merit. And then Dhammasavana, hearing the Dhamma, studying, learning the Dhamma. And Dhamma Desana, teaching the Dhamma. And the last one is straightening out one's views. That means having the correct view. It is the opposite of Miccha Ditti. So these are called 10 Kusala Kammapathas. These 10 can be reduced to 3 again, Dana, Sila and Bhavana. Do you remember them? How to reduce them, these 10 into 3? Okay. Oh, reverence. I skipped one. Apachayana, reverence. Now, where do you put reverence? Apachayana. Sila. And service in Sila, right? Not dana, see. Its service is doing something, so see. And then sharing of merit is included in dana. And rejoicing in others' merit also in dana. Then hearing of Dhamma in bhavana, mental culture. Teaching the Dhamma, bhavana, mental culture. So right now we are doing bhavana, mental culture. I am teaching and you are learning, hearing. So we are doing bhavana. And then the last one is straightening out one's view. That could be included in bhavana or that could be included in all others. Because only when you have a straight view can you do giving, keep moral precepts and so on. So these are 10 Kama Vajra Kusalas. But by way of consciousness, how many types of consciousness do you get? 8 types of consciousness. That is Kama Vajra Kusala. 8 Kama Vajra Kusala consciousness. So 12 Akusala and 8 Kama Vajra Kusala altogether, 20 Kama Vajra Kama. Actually, Chaitanya accompanying these types of consciousness. And then Rupa Vajra Kama. Rupa Vajra Kama is only through mind, not through body, not through speech, but through mind. Because only when you practice meditation and get jhanas is there Rupa Vajra Kama. So Rupa Vajra Kama is always through mind. And by way of consciousness, how many? 5. 5 Rupa Vajra Kusala. First, second, third, fourth, fifth jhanas. And Arupa Vajra Kama, also through mind only. And by way of consciousness, they are 4 Arupa Vajra Kusala Cetas. Okay. Now come a little complicated. Karma and their results. Now you look at the chart and you see the first akusala, right? 12 Chaitanya accompanying 12 akusala cetas are karma, right? And then Chaitanya accompanying 8 Kama Vajra Kusala are karma, and 5 Rupa Vajra Kusala are karma, and 4 Arupa Vajra Kusala are karma, right? And then their results are among Ahitukas 7 resultant of Kusala, 8 resultant of akusala, and then 8 kama vajra vibhagas, 5 rupa vajra vibhagas, and 4 arupa vajra vibhagas. Okay. Now, when we talk about karma giving results, we must understand when that result arises or when that result ripens, either at the moment of relinking or in life. So there are two kinds of karma result. Result at relinking and result in life. In Pali, they are called Patisandhi Vipaka and Pavatti Vipaka. Now, although there are 12 akusalas, there is one akusala ceta, or there is cetana accompanying one akusala ceta that does not give Patisandhi result. And you remember that? The last one. Cetana accompanying the last akusala ceta does not give Patisandhi result, but it gives Pavatti result. It gives a result in life, but not as Patisandhi, because it is said to be very weak, and so it cannot give Patisandhi result. So 11 akusala, let us say it's a chetas, right? Please understand, I mean karma. So 11 akusala chetas at Patisandhi, at relinking, what are the results of those 11 akusalas? Just one, right? Right. Akusala, vipaka, santirana accompanied by ubeka. And in which realms, in which planes? 4 woeful planes. Then all 12 akusalas in life or during life, how many result in consciousness? All 7 result in consciousness. And where? Huh? 11 karma vajra realms, right? Devas can also get these results. What do you call? Those who are born in woeful states can also get these results, right? So 12 akusalas give result in life, and the results are 7 akusala vipaka chetas, and in 11 kama vajra realms. And in rupa vajra realm, how many akusala vipakas? You take out 3, right? So no smelling consciousness, no tasting consciousness, no touching consciousness. So only how many left? 4. Only 4. So in kama vajra realm, all 7 akusala vipakas, and in rupa vajra realm, 4 akusala vipakas. Right? And then kama vajra kusala. So how many vibhagas can it give? Kama vajra kusala, 16 vibhagas, right? 8 ahituka vibhagas and 8 sahituka vibhagas. And in what realms? No woeful states. 7 kama sukiti. That means 6 devas and human realm. So 7 kama sukiti. And then, we have to differentiate at relinking and during life, right? At relinking, what? Eight kama vajra vibhagas, right? And during life, 16 kama vajra vibhagas, right? Yeah. So at Padisandhi, the RAM is 7 kama sukati. But during life, all 11 kama vajra and 15 rupa vajra. Okay, I will not what to call torment you. Turn to page 212. There you see, right? Unwholesome. And then say at rebirth and during life, right? So there is an asterisk under at rebirth. And then realms of existence, 4 woeful states. And the Chetas, unwholesome resultant investigation accompanied by equanimity. That means akusala vibhaka santirana accompanied by upekha. And then 12 unwholesome during life. SS all means kama vajra. Kama vajra 11. Then what are the results? Unwholesome resultant investigation accompanied by equanimity and other resultants of unwholesome, what's that? Resultants or other results, unwholesome, results of unwholesome, right? So that means remaining 6 akusala vibhaka. And then FMS means rupa vajra. All 15 rupa vajras, how many akusala vibhagas? Only 4. That is minus smelling, tasting, and touching consciousness. Okay, next one. Oh, here the karma is divided into superior and inferior. Superior means those accompanied by 3 roots and also done with accompanied by kusala, before and after, right? Now, when a person does kusala karma, his kusala karma can be accompanied by 2 roots or 3 roots. If he does karma with knowledge, then his karma is said to be of 3 roots. If he does it carelessly, then his karma is accompanied by only 2 roots. Again, these 2 root and 3 root kusalas can be superior or inferior. That means if a kusala karma is preceded by other kusalas and also followed by kusala, then that is called a superior kusala. If it does not, if it is not followed by kusala, I mean, if it is not preceded by and followed by kusala, then it is called inferior. So there are 2 kinds of kusala, say 2-root kusala and 3-root kusala. And each is divided into superior and inferior. So altogether there are 4 kinds of kama vajra kusalas. Okay, now in the chart, number 3. 4 3-root superior wholesome karma. That means what? Kamavajra kusala accompanied by jnana. So the first two, and then 5, 6. Yeah. Now they give results. At Patisandi they give 4 what? Kamavajra vipaka accompanied by wisdom. 4. And then through life or during life, they give how many results? 16. Kusala vipaka 8, ahituka kusala vipaka 8, and kamavajra kusala vipaka 8. That is for kamavajra realms. But for rupavajra realms, how many? Only 5. Right? Yeah. 8 minus 3. So in this chart, there is a mistake. I think I made that mistake. So we do not need the 8 there. Now, number 3, right? So SS blissful, that's correct. SS all, that's correct. FMS should read first 15 and then 5 and then no 8 and then instead of, what is it? Instead of 13, it should be 5. So please correct that. Total 5. So there is only 5. Now we come to what? 3 root inferior. Again 3 root. So 1, 2, and 5, 6. But they are not preceded by and followed by kusala. Okay. So at Patisandi, what results? Kamavajra vipaka accompanied by, not accompanied by wisdom. At Patisandi, right? So Mahavipaka. Mahavipaka not accompanied by, so that means 3, 4, 7, 8. 7, 8, right. Now, during life, ahituka kusala vipaka all 8 and Mahavipaka not accompanied by wisdom. That means 3, 4, and 7, 8. So 12. And then for Rupavajra, again, we must make a correction here also. 5, ahituka vipaka, kusala ahituka vipaka, 5, and that's all. So please erase 4, and instead of 9, there should be 5. And then 2 root superior. Actually, 3 root inferior and 2 root superior give the same results. So at relinking, Mahavipaka unaccompanied by wisdom. That means 3, 4, 7, 8. And during life, 8 plus 4, right? 12. And that is for Kama Vajra. For Rupa Vajra plane, only 5. That is from the Ahiduka Kusala Vipaka. And then the last one, 2 root inferior. So, 3, 4, Kama Vajra Kusala 3, 4, 7, 8. At relinking, only 1. Kusala Vipaka Santirana accompanied by Ubeka. And during life, all 8 Kusala Vipakas, right? That is for Kama Vajra Ram. For Rupa Vajra Ram, only 5. No smelling, tasting, and touching. Okay, so this is for Kama Vajra Kusala. For Rupa Vajra, it's not so difficult. Now, in order to understand Rupa Vajra Kusalas and Rupa Vajra Vipaka as the results, first you understand, and also the rams, first you understand the 5-fold method of jhanas and 4-fold method of jhanas. The rams are arranged according to 4-fold method. And that is why, what is the chart? That is why on this chart, you do not see 5th jhana ram. There are only 1st jhana rams, 2nd jhana rams, 3rd jhana rams, and 4th jhana rams. But when we study the jhana chetas, we found there are 5 jhanas. So we have to make some accommodation here. Now, 1st jhana kusala give result as 1st jhana vipaka in 3 1st jhana planes. Then 2nd jhana kusala, right? And 3rd jhana kusala give result to 2nd jhana vipaka or 3rd jhana vipaka in 2nd jhana planes. And then 4th jhana kusala give result as 4th jhana vipaka in 3rd jhana planes. And then 5th jhana kusala give results as 5th jhana vipaka in 4th jhana planes except asanya sattva. So you have to make that adjustment, because there are 5 jhanas and there are 4 planes or 4 levels of rams. So say 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 5, 2, 4, right? And what about for Sodavasas? 5th jhana, right? Yeah. So they are also result of 5th jhana. And what about asanya saddha? What is the kusala that give result as asanya saddha, mindless beings? 5th jhana, right? 5th jhana developed specially, not just ordinary 5th jhana. Now 5th jhana can be developed to reach the stage of abhinya, and 5th jhana can be developed to promote disgust for mind. So these people who are reborn as asanya saddhas are those who think that because we have mind, we have suffering. If we do not have mind, we will not know anything, and so we will not suffer. So they practice fifth jhana. They develop fifth jhana in a special way. That they don't want mind. Mind is disgusting. Mind is disgusting, and so on. And as a result of their meditation, as the result of the power of their concentration, when they are reborn, there is no mind for them. So the kusala for asanya-satta is fifth jhana, specially developed. And then for arubhavajra realms, they are just easy. The first arubhavajra kusala for first arubhavajra vibhaka in first arubhavajra realm. The second for second, third for third, and fourth for fourth. Now there is one thing, when we talk about karma, we want to know many things, right? And many problems come up. And we are unable to get satisfactory answers. And that is normal. Don't be discouraged by that. Visuddhimagga said, the distinction of karma and its result in the 12 classes of karma is clear in its true nature only to the Buddha's knowledge of karma and its results. So only the Buddha can know all these problems, the solution to answer to all these problems. So it is clear in its true nature only to the Buddha's knowledge, which knowledge is not shared by disciples. Even Sariputta could not know all there is to know about karma. But Visuddhimagga said, but the distinction of karma and its result should be known in part by one practicing vipassana. So when you practice vipassana, then you should know a little about the karma and its results. And that little is given in Visuddhimagga, and the manual I didn't took those from Visuddhimagga maybe, or other commentaries by Buddhaghosa Mahathera. So please do not be discouraged if you do not know everything about karma, because it is not within our range of knowledge to know everything about a bit karma and its results. It is only for the Buddhas. So that is mentioned in the 19th chapter of Visuddhimagga. Okay, we come to the end of karma. So next time we'll take up a new subject. The last section in the 5th chapter, the section on death thought process, actually death and relinking. Okay, so I want you to make a new chart. Also, there is one error in the cards, small cards. I went to Mexico, and I had to teach them 2 classes, one for the beginners and others for those who came here last year. So one class, chapters 1 and 2, and the other class chapter 3 and 4, and I gave the the small cards to them, and then they detect one error. The sharp people. So you want to take that challenge?
Challenge?
Yeah. You find that mistake yourself. I will not tell you where the mistake is. In the cards, with the chetas and individuals. Say which individual experienced how many chetas. Right? So on one of those cards, there's an error.
That's a hit.
So it was hard work. You know, it's very hard. Like I was back in Burma. When I got to the hotel, I took off the sweatshirts and everything. And at night also, I opened the windows and doors and left them open. And even still it is hot. So, and then I have to use the fan a lot. And no air conditioning at that small hotel in a small town. And the room has no ventilation. It's very strange. Only the doors and windows, but no ventilation. And they don't take advantage of the wind from the ocean. It's next to the ocean. So it was very hot. Always sweating. Yeah. The skin is not dry like this. Moist or wet. And I had to teach 2 classes a day, and one class lasted for about 2.5 hours. So that is 5 hours class, and then 1 hour meditation in the morning and 1 hour meditation in the evening. So that comes to 7 hours. And then they want to ask questions, and these people are funny people. They said, one person wants to talk to you. And then after that person went, then another person comes, and another person comes. And they ask a lot of questions. No end of questions. Now at the airport also they are asking questions. And only when the what you call boarding is announced, do they stop questioning. So until say we got on the plane. But they make much effort, kept 8 precepts for the whole 15 days, and wear white dresses. And I was there for 15 days and no day off. So during weekend I have a retreat, and on weekdays and like that 2 classes and sitting and so on. So it was hard work. But when I came back, Siara Usopana said, you look fresh. So, I don't know, maybe there I get fresh air. So next time I'll not go there in June or July. It's too hard for me. Winter is good and not cold. I canceled the trip to them in January. I was sick, and then whenever they talked to Unandi Sena, they were asking, well, when is Bhante coming? When is Bhante coming? So I said, okay, then let's go there in June. I didn't know it would be so hot.
They should let you know. They should let you know that hot out there at this time.
Yeah, they said it is hot, but I didn't realize it would be this hot. Very hot. And I gave one talk in Puerto Vallarta at the hotel. About maybe 15 or 20 people came to the talk. And I'm lucky that I got Unantisena with me, the Argentinian monk. So, and he has learned Abhidhamma from me, and so he could translate very, very well. That they said it was excellent. Okay, thank you. So, from August, I will be teaching every week. Actually, my trip to Mexico was something like a test. I want to test my stamina, whether I could teach every week here. I think I could, I can, because there I taught every day.
About karma, is there any way that we know karma at all?
Try to become Buddha.
Nothing at all.
And these are, they are present. They made these in Mexico and they give us as a present. Forgot to turn it off.